History is not just a series of dates, it's a series of choices. On this day, a judge chose to lead a nation's law, a mother chose to stand against an army, and a world power chose to surrender. Welcome back. Today is February 2nd, and these are the moments that define our existence. We begin in Lagos, Nigeria. Now, imagine a country on the brink of independence still being judged by its colonizers. That changed today when Sir Adetokunbo Ademola was appointed the first indigenous Chief Justice of Nigeria. He wasn't just taking a job. He was reclaiming our rights to interpret our own truths. For good 14 years, through coups and civil wars, he fought to keep the scale of justice balanced, even when every other thing was falling apart. He is the reason the Nigerian wig and gown carry the weights they do today. But as we all know, power has a dark side. Early February 1978, the dust was just settling down from a military raid on Fela Kuti's Kalakuta Republic. And in the chaos, the lioness of Lisabi, Madam Funmilayo Ransome Kuti, the mother of the great Afrobeat legend Fela Kuti, was targeted. This wasn't just any woman. She was a pioneer who had stared down colonial kings, though the injury she sustained would later claim her life. But her spirit became the heartbeats for Fela's Zombie and Unknown Soldier hits. Her sacrifice on this day serves as a haunting reminder on the cost of freedom in Nigeria. Moving south to 1990, where the air in South Africa changed forever. President F.W. de Klerk stood up and lifted the 30-year ban on the ANC. And in that moment, the liberation movement stopped being an underground ghost and became a political powerhouse. And this was the precise moment the clock started ticking for Nelson Mandela's release from prison. So imagine, for 30 years, just saying the name ANC or carrying their flag could land you in prison. But in one afternoon, the terrorist label was stripped away and the path was now cleared for a peaceful transition to democracy in South Africa. And just while we are talking about political freedom, let's also not forget to talk about the land. Since 1971, February 2nd has been celebrated as the World Wetland Day. From the creeks of the Niger Delta to the Okavango, this is the day we remember that if we don't protect our water and land, then we cannot protect our future. This is one of such movements for which the late Ken Saro-Wiwa died for. Globally, we cannot ignore 1943. The Battle of Stalingrad, one of the deadliest battles in human history, finally ended, where 2 million people lost their lives in the freezing cold. But the Nazi retreats began from here. After 199 days of fighting, the German 6th Army Brigade finally surrendered. The city of Stalingrad was like a graveyard of steel and snow. This wasn't just a battle, it was the largest confrontation in human history. It cost a whopping 2 million lives and over. The defeat shattered the myth of German invincibility and shifted the entire course of human history towards Allied victory. Today is the day we say a happy birthday to Korede Bello, the Godwin crooner, and the Akpako master himself, Terry. And on the global stage, we salute Shakira, and of course, the great football legend Gerard Piqué. happy birthday to you. Please drop a heart emoji if today is your birthday and we'll give you a shout out. History happened so that we can talk about it now. Which of these events had the biggest impact on the Nigeria we see today? For me, it's Madam Funmilayo Ransome Kuti's resistance. But I don't know about you. Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. See you tomorrow.